Oh, extreme radiation. That's not good. Agent Marks hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voices of the Korvax echoes.
Knowledge paves the way to understanding of probability. The Atlas spoken fragments, the Atlas interface, are the shadows. The monoliths are the scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of the infinite. They must be understood.
Seek knowledge of the past. Kinda hoping it's off planet. A dusty statue. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, it's a station. Does have a landing pad. Looks like this place is abandoned too. You don't really have. Oh, I have microprocessors that I could buy. Beautiful. That my hyperdrive. Now for the chromatic metal. Oh wait, I got a thing to sell. This here. Dusty statue. Guess you could take the Gek relic since I'm not going to be seeing any Geks. And all this flesh rope. Thought I was gonna go directly for the ship. There we go. Drive installed. Now I need to make a warp cell. Just antimatter housing and antimatter. One more ferret dust. And then what was antimatter? Tritium, which I believe is from meteors, or asteroids in the sky. Asteroids, meteors? I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to go back into space. After I collect some future dust. Yeah, that's tea tree. Hey, we got the antimatter. Sweet, so here's the housing. Here's the warp cell. Here's me charging my hyperdrive. 25% for that, yeesh. Everything's loud here. It's all so loud. What does our expedition have us do? Current objective, leave the initial system for the first time. Whoop. Might as well take the expedition route. Gotta go there eventually anyways. Atlas interface, oh boy. Completed our expedition. We get packet of seeds, base computer plans, and planetary chart. Worlds of rock and ice. Destroy asteroids. I was already in the middle of doing that one. And would have gotten warp cells for doing it. Cool. Cool. And then go to the first rendezvous point. Should we go say hi to Atlas? Well, since we can go ahead into different phases and do them in any order. Repair vital equipment, explore on foot. Oh, we almost got that. Reach the second rendezvous, summit a mountain of at least 1,600 steel. Whispering eggs is the thing. Great. Restore a crashed ship, discover 3 robotic life forms, reach the third rendezvous point, excavate ancient bones, discover planets, extract radiant shards, drift through time and space, the dream of stars. Chart waypoints, earn nanites. Discover 5 ancient runes, harvest 12 crystal sulfides, visit the site of a sunken freighter, completely explore a derelict freighter, drift towards infinity, reach the 4th rendezvous, discover creatures, probe the boundaries, eliminate hazardous flora, cook your own food, be calm, drift towards eternity, reach the final rendezvous point. And then final phase is all this stuff. Nothing says that we need to go visit the Atlas. And I feel like if I visit them, they're going to send me away to another place that I don't want to go to. I'm gonna go through this though. This freighter. I don't think I can land in this. No, it doesn't let us. We'll just keep destroying these asteroids and get our next set of rewards. Worlds of rock and ice. Alright. So we did that part. We get 3 warp cells, 3 starship inventory slots, and search batteries times 5. Now we gotta go reach the first rendezvous point. So let's go do that. Oh, this place has worms too. It's a very yellow planet. And the yellow is gone. Anything special about this ancient site? It could still do the knowledge stones.
Foy.
Stone resonates, produces a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange visions I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. You got the Gek word for Gek? Is it this that we're supposed to? Yeah, the Gek monolith.
The small winged creature lands at the very top of the monolith. Suddenly its eyes glow red, and its head revolves in a full circle. It screams for mercy in an ancient voice that wants itself dead. The poor animal has clearly broken its neck, but some power of possession still animates it.
Nisigurak ilch Gek. It's Gek. Gek language. Let's shoot the creature.
Poor winged creature is no more. The monolith is pleased and rewards my actions. I am released from my vision.
Exosuit health at maximum. That's cool. The Atlas, word for Atlas. We need to go find this rendezvous point. This direction. Time on your feet. We've walked 9,000 U. Some more hazardous plants over there. Oh, we completed a thing too. Let's get a reward. Shell greaser. Prepackaged scatter blaster unit, supreme scatter blaster upgrade, shell greaser plans. I think I'm gonna wait to install all of that till later though. Location service unavailable. We've reached the first rendezvous point. Stealth paint customization and a poster set for completing the first section. Let's go collect our rewards. 300 Quicksilver, inventory slot times 3, and living slime times 512. This one will do. Upgrade. 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 So we don't get different exosuits.
Life form that works or worked in this installation left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and space
Phenomena.
In its absence, it struck gold. The beacon has been received, and a transmission sequence awaits response.
1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1.
I discovered a location within the distant stars.
Alright, let's get out of here. What's our next thing supposed to do? Oh, I gotta collect these. Stealth paint, customization, and a poster set. So I already did the walking part. Attempt to raise a signal. Find a communication tower. Deploy a signal booster from the build menu to search for nearby structures. Okay. Scan for transmitters. That's what we were looking for, right? It was a transmitter. Communication tower. Search for nearby structures. There's one right there. You detected a minor settlement. So that's where we go to next. Oh yeah, this place is messed up too. Ow. Where? Right above me? Damn thing. In here. In the weeds. We did it. We eliminated 9 hazardous flora. I'm gonna search for transmitter. There's a lot of stuff all around me. Oh, fun. There's one right next to me. Alright. Oh, we got the in the weeds thing that we can collect. From phase 2. Oh, it's part of phase 2. Is it a part of phase 2? No, it's part of phase 5. Nip Nip Buds and Starship inventory. Made it. Holographic comms tower. It needs energy. Let's give him regular old sodium.
Communications tower and its powerful relays sit idle. There's nothing in the log, no sign of its creator, no sign of its users. It is nothing but a lonely monument to something long forgotten.
Let's transmit a signal.
With the power restored, I send out a signal. I wait, but without hope. There's no way to tell if it worked. No response, no confirmation, just a meaningless blast into an empty void.
Scan for signals.
I activate a signal sweep, but there's nothing out there. No pattern, no flicking signal, just the empty noise of static, the background crackle of the universe itself.
Let's boost receiver power.
I boost the relay's power as high as it will allow. The whine and hiss of the relay building to a crescendo? Though the static there comes the faintest trace, a thread of a signal, an anomaly.
Oh, finally got something. You got an anomaly. Hey, there's another person here. Yeah, that's probably the quicker way down. Yeah. Doing this thing going, oh, if only I can find somebody, and there's a person standing right next to me. We get a pre-packaged cloaking device unit and advanced ion battery ×5. Seek answers in the stars. Follow the signal traces of the space anomaly. Summon the space anomaly. Surely this place will be bustling with life. Anomaly signal distorted. Explore the anomaly station. This also does have a bit of an empty feel to it, huh? Nexus is still there. person we buy things from has been replaced with an orb. Everyone here is gone. Something specific I'm supposed to be looking. Investigate the logs at the primal terminal. There we go. Unknown entity.
This robotic entity is frozen. An empty shell. They possess all the trappings of existence, but emit nothing but static. The entity, like the station itself, seems at once deeply alien and yet deeply familiar. An old friend? A home? Or just another void?
Just only static. Prime terminal.
No authorization detected. Secondary simulation 16 protected.
The terminal, like the station itself, feels so designed, so deliberate. It was cared for, but it is nearly as empty and abandoned as everything else. Nearly, but not quite. The cursor blinks on the terminal screen. A question, looking for an answer. Something is listening, even if it is just a machine.
Request access.
I type several commands into the terminal but receive nothing but static in return. But as I remove my hands from the input, something flickers. A small data packet, a set of plans for a device called a mind arc. Someone, or something, must have uploaded this data. Final act? They must have wanted it to be found.
A mind arc, so we got a hypnotic eye. Atlantium? I don't know what that is. And then activated copper. Alright, so we have to build a thing. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours since recording. We've completed the first part of the 5 parts of this expedition. We have kind of completed a few of the other things that it wants us to do on the other phases. So yeah, completed phase 1. Doing phase 2, we've already completed 2 of them. We still need to still whispering eggs at some point. And reach the second rendezvous, which we'll be making our way there. And we did some other expeditions or things that we're supposed to do through other phases. So we got a couple of phase 5s already done, and that'll happen, like this discover creatures. We're gonna be doing that. But there's also like the missions that you do that we will just have to go through and do them in order. But I'll be back to do a phase 2. So I hope you enjoyed watching and kind of looking into what the expeditions on No Man's Skies is. They're pretty fun. This is my second one doing this. So this one has an increased level of difficulty compared to the previous one. The previous one, I want to say I completed all the phases in about a week, maybe a little more than a week. Just because it just depends on how much time you put into it. You don't have to put a whole lot of time into it. We put in about 2.5 hours, we got the first phase done. So if it kept going around that pace, then you would have everything done within 10 hours total. And it's up for 2 months. So I think you just have to do all of this as the final phase. So you have to complete all 5 phases and then you get that. And that's what gives you the Iron Vulture Starship. Iron Panels Customization. And that's what I'm saving up all that Starship space for, is for the Iron Vulture. But in all honesty, if it's the final phase reward that I get, and I don't plan on sticking around in this map afterwards, it might just be better to use the Starship that I have to increase that space and help with missions and storage, since we don't have a way to be able to store things. I think we can still build a base. Yeah, we can still build a base and like store things that way, but we don't have a freighter that we can go and store things on or anything like that. Unless we get one later on, but I doubt it, because that requires a crew to man, and if there are no people here, there's no crew. So yeah, a lot of spooky stuff. A lot of loneliness if you don't include the other player characters that are constantly around. Anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game of No Man's Sky. Goodbye.